Hey guys, so we are going to spend a little bit more time on a few more Office features, Word features. Some of these things work in all the different Office programs. So what you see here, if you see the same idea, the same symbols, then it will do it in some of the other ones. And the first one is sorting. It's on the home menu, and suppose you have a list, such as this list of names that you would like to sort, and you would like to have the computer sort it for you. What you can do is select the list of names, and then up here in the paragraph section on the ribbon, you'll see the A to Z with the arrow. It's saying to sort. It'll ask you, how do you want to sort? You can sort by fields is kind of a database term. And do you want that list to be ascending or descending? Well, we'll have it ascending, so it'll be the A on the top with the Z on the bottom. Descended would be just the opposite, Z on the top with A on the bottom. So we'll keep it ascending, say OK, and boom, it just automatically sorted those names alphabetically for us. So that's a handy little tool to know how to do. So that was select the list of names, go up to the sort feature, choose ascending or descending. This time we'll choose descending, hit the OK button, and boom, they're in reverse alphabetical order. A next item that you may find yourself using is to insert a page break. If you are typing and the page is just not ending right where you want it, there's a little bit more, you could hit return a whole bunch of times, or you can just hit page break, because it's very efficient way to do that. So you would go again to the insert menu, and really blank page or page break kind of works the same. If you're going to break the page like in the middle, you would just click on page break, and you'll notice that it just moved everything to a new page right when I did that. The page break is there on the first page, and thesaurus and whatnot are on the second page. If I do Control Z to undo that, if I click on blank page, there it inserted a full blank page. So there you can kind of see the difference between the two of them. They kind of do the same thing, but not exactly. So that was page break to end at the bottom of the page and start a new page with something. Thesaurus, you probably are familiar with this. It's under the review menu. So let's say I'm writing a paragraph and the word decision is being used over and over and over again. It's like, oh my gosh, the reader is going to get so bored with the word decision. And there it is again, decision. And there it is again, decision. So what you can do is use the thesaurus to come up with some synonyms. So I'm going to highlight the word. A few ways to do this. One, you can right click on it, and then synonyms come up, and it'll give you some choices there, and you would just click on the one you want, and it will substitute that word for you. And there now all of a sudden it says the word conclusion. If I go back there to synonyms, now it's giving me synonyms for the word conclusion. But if I click on the bottom here on thesaurus, over on the right side you'll notice a whole bunch of synonyms have come up. And what's kind of nice about this is some words have multiple meanings or multiple uses, and so it'll tell you if one is a noun, or it'll tell you if it's a verb, and it will help you decide what type of synonym you want to put in there. So stick to your ending, or stick to your decision, what was in there. We'll go back to decision. And so to insert that, you would just click on the little triangle there, say insert, and it inserts the word that you've just used right there for you. And I'm going to close that. So again, that was just right clicking on it and accessing it that way. And another way is under the review menu, there's the thesaurus button right there, and it has the same information as we just saw when using the right click. So either way is okay. Page numbers. Page numbers could be used if you're doing a report for a class or on the job, and you want to have page numbers on the bottom. It is under the insert menu. So if we go to insert, there you will see page numbers right here in the header and footer section. And if I click on that, it will ask, well, where do you want those pages those numbers inserted on your page? On the top? You want it on the left? in the middle, on the right? Do you want to have an accent bar with that? And you would just choose where you want that page number to appear. And here we can see it's at the top and it's numbering 1, 2. And I'm just going to undo. I hope I'm going to close that, and then it removed those. And that was under Insert and Page Number. Do you want it on the bottom? And again, do you want it on the left, the right, or the middle of the bottom? Do you want an accent bar? And one thing that you can do is, let's see, I'm going to go bottom of page. Here, format page numbers. I'm sorry. Under format page numbers, what type of format do you want? Do you want positive numbers, negative numbers? Do you want A lowercase, A uppercase? Do you want Roman numerals 1, 2, 3? So you have some choices on what you want it to look like. So you can just say 1, 2, 3. And then something that's kind of cool is where do you want it to start? Sometimes when I've done a report, I'll have my cover page first. So I don't want my cover page to be numbered. I want the paper to start on the second page, so I could say start on page 2. But if I continue from the previous section, if I start on page 2, it will start the numbering only on page 2. So that's something that's kind of cool. And it used to be you could set what number you wanted to start off. I'm not seeing that, so that would be interesting to see if that still works. But insert, top of page, bottom of page, wherever you want that to be. Close header and footer, and here we see page 1, page 2 is appearing. The next item is a text box, and I use text boxes quite a bit in my work. And so if I go to Insert, text box appears here under Text. And what is cool about text boxes is you can say, do you want a simple text box or a quote type or a sidebar type? You can choose that. I usually just go with simple, or you can also draw a text box, and then you can just kind of make it whatever size you want. And if it's off, no worries. You have these little handles on here. You can always adjust the size. But what's cool about a text box is it's something that you're able to type in and have it be anywhere on your paper. You can move it around on your paper. So there you can place text wherever you want. You can even rotate and have the text be sideways. And you'll notice when we did that, a little drawing tools menu appeared. And now we have some choices here, like, do you want to fill that text box? Do you want to have an outline for the text box? What color do you want it to be? How thick do you want that text box to be? Do you want to have any sort of an effect on that? Do you want it to glow? How much do you want it to glow? So you can kind of set all different parameters for that text box. So I use those quite a bit on my job. They're called text boxes. You can place text wherever you want in your document, not just where you have the ability to type. Another item that I'll show you today is the click art text wrapping. And if we go to Insert and Clip Art, you'll see a lot of clip art will pop up. Anything that came with the Microsoft Office. And here we have some sort of a fancy jet. And so I've inserted that. And it's a little big, so I'm going to again grab on those handles and make it a little bit smaller. But you know what? I don't like how I just can't seem to move this text box. It's not going exactly where I want it to go. So the trick for that is, again, once you click on the clip art, did I say text box? On the clip art, that picture tools menu appears. I can say wrap some text, any text that might be working with that picture, have it be square with that. Have it be in line so that you can see that it's between the text. Have it be square so it's going around. Have it be tight up to it. Have it go through any text so that you're seeing the picture on top of the text. Or have it go behind the text so that you can see the picture went behind the text. Typically, I will choose tight. And when I do tight, you'll notice now I'm able to, just like that text box, grab on to that image and move that and kind of embed it somewhere within some text, and the text all wraps around that. And so that is a very handy tool to know about as well. So that is Insert Clip Art and text wrapping, to get it to wrap the text to wrap around the image. The last piece that we'll learn about today is what is called a watermark, and that is